Hi everyone and welcome back to Letty Sparkle. If you're new here, I'm Letty. I'm a 35-year-old crazy makeup person from England. I love everything to do with makeup. So if you love makeup too, please do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I'm posting. In today's video, we're going to be doing a, what's the word? First impressions of the ABH Norvina collection. This is volume 1, I believe. It doesn't actually say, but I'm pretty sure it's volume 1. Does it say on the box? Yeah, so Pro Pigment Palette volume 1. So I used this on my eyes today. So although I know it's purple and you probably want to see a purple look, I did a purple look not long ago, so I will keep using it. To see my thoughts, some swatches and all that good stuff, please just keep on watching. Thank you. Okay, so let's get straight into it. And the packaging is so like plush. It comes nicely protected in a little bit of like cardboard. Oh my god. Okay, so I have my contacts in. I have the green ones in, which are the ones I like the most. So I thought I'd try them and see how I get on with filming a whole film with them on. So I've had them in for about, I'd say about 10 minutes and they feel fine. So this is the packaging. Now look at how beautiful this palette is. If I undim the lights, I don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh, you can still see. So there you go. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. Okay, so yes, beautiful packaging. Let's get in it. The packaging, I must say, is so like luxurious. It's yeah, so luxurious. It feels very expensive. It is very expensive. I got it half price in the sale. So it's normally £68, and this is what you're working with. So say hello, and then this is the palette. So let's let the camera focus as usual. But look at that little beauty. It's stunning, isn't it? So pretty. So yes, I just love the packaging. It's so plush. The mirror is lovely and it's such a nice size as well, and it actually holds itself up, so you can actually put this down like this and you can like look at the mirror whilst you're doing your makeup, which I think is a very good thing. I do however have my friend's mirror with me, of course, so I'll be using that today as well. And yes, let's just go. Wow, I don't really know what colours to do. I hadn't really thought about it. I was going to plan on filming this video later on in the day, because the kids have gone to their grandparents, which I forgot about. I have got my colour switch ready. I've got some new lashes to try as well, which I'll show you at the end actually, so forget about that. So it's very purpley and pink, isn't it? I've done a pink. I might do like the orange, yellows and like, yeah, I might go for that. So I'm going to start off with my inner corner, and I'm going to go in with I'm going to put the colours up here just because it's going to be hard to keep doing this and trying to focus. So I'm going to go for E2, which is like an orange shade. And I'm going to take that in a Jaclyn Hill X Morphe JH40, and I'm going to bring it closer. So hello. So I'm going to go in with this one in my inner corner. So I'm just going to go into there. And it's kind of like a really nice orangey shade. Oh, so E2. So I'm just going to pack it on. Yeah, so if you layer it, it does become a lot brighter, which is cool. Now these are pressed pigments as well, so I think they're a little bit harder to work with than normal shadows. But, and does anyone want me to, I don't know if I should swatch it or not. Oh, that's a really nice colour. Do the same on this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's both eyes done. And then I'm going to go in with E4, which is like a brighter kind of corally orangey kind of colour, and I'm going to take that here. So it's kind of almost red, but like a neon kind of red. Just going to pack it. I'm not going to blend it all out just yet. I might try and blend it out all the same colour, like a yellow. I think that would look really nice. Do the same on this side. Okay. And then I'm going to just colour switch it. Then I'm going to go into D3, which is like a yellow. Like a yellow, not yellow, red. Like a proper red shade. Like a deeper red shade. Again, on the same brush, I've just colour switched it. I'm just going to kind of go like this and kind of try and blend that like upwards. It's kind of like a pinky red. It's coming out on my eye. I'm just kind of packing it on, and then obviously I will go and kind of blend all these out. Okay. Gonna go back in with that E4 shade. There's quite a bit of fallout in the actual pan, but like I said, that is expected because it is a pressed pigment. I'm gonna go back into D3 and do this eye and I'll be right back. Okay, this is kind of how it looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend these, and I'm gonna use probably like a I'm going to try with this one, but I might use something else. So this is the Jaclyn Hill JH39. I'm going to go into D1, which is like a yellow, in my inner corner first, just to kind of blend out the orange. I'm just going to kind of do this. I think this is too dense. So it's a very similar brush to the JH40 from Morphe. We've had Jaclyn Hill. This is the Spectrum A12. Same brush. It's a bit more of an easier blend. And kind of blend that in there. Same on this side. Okay. I'm then going to go into E2, which is like the orange we used like there. I'm just going to kind of blend this one out with that orange there, just to kind of use it as a blending shade. Oh, let me focus. Sorry, I don't know how long I was in focus for. I'm just going to use that E2 shade to kind of blend out the orange in the middle. Just a very, very small amount. And then what I'll do, I'll go back with those main colours and just repack them on. And then with that orange, that red, I'm going to go into like A5, which is like a bright pink. I'm just going to kind of... Oh yeah, okay. Just blend that at the end there. Okay, I'm going to go back into E4 and just kind of add that in here with just this brush, and then E2 and add that in the inner corner, just to kind of blend that back in to the colours. And that's what it kind of looks like right now. I'm going to try and do a full cut crease. That's the plan anyway. Whether that's going to go to plan, I don't know. I'm just going to do the same on this eye and I'll be right back. Okie dokie, so that's done. I'm just going to cut the crease out for that. I'm just going to use a little bit of a cotton bud, and so I've got a pointy one. And I'm going to go in with a bit of Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser, just because I haven't got any micellar water here. So I'll just go into this. I kind of just rub it into my hand so it's not like leaking everywhere. And then I'm just going to go in, I'll try and do this on camera, and just kind of clean. Can't actually see, hang on. that's kind of how it looks like it's cleaned. And then with the back of this one, I'm just going to go like so. So I'm just going to pop some base on that one. I'm going to use my P. Louise Mer Mitchell Acid Rain Black Canvas. I might regret this, but that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to attempt to use it with the little brush from there, although it needs a bit of cleaning, to be fair. Let's just try it. Okay, so that's both eyes cut. They're not identical because I struggle with getting them identical, but that is what it looks like so far. So I'm going to try and do like a winged liner with the same colours as I've got on top. I'm just going to try and set this base with the white from the palette, which is shade C1. So I'm just going to try and do, actually, should I try and do the liner first? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm going to try and do the liner first because otherwise I don't think it's going to work. So I've just got a Revolution liner brush. I'm just going to try it with the like yellow first and try and line that in a bit first. And then on this side. Okay, it's better with this one because I've already done it. Go back into C1, which is that white, and I'm just gonna get just gonna pop it on here to kind of cover this bit here. Okay, so back in with that liner brush, so into the orange. And just do that like this. And then into E4, which is that deeper orange neon kind of colour. And then for the actual line, I'm going to use D3, which is that red, pink kind of situation. Like so. I think the line needs to be a bit thicker. Okay, so back to the yellow. Then the orange. Then the other orange, E3. And then G3. I'm going to clean that up. It's kind of lifted, but that looks pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to go back in with that little brush and do this side, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is all kind of done. I'm just going to clean all these bits up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've kind of cleaned up. I've put a little bit of glitter liner. Oh, sorry, let me focus. A little glitter liner on the top there just to kind of make it a bit more straight and stuff. It's not perfect. And then I've done a little black liner, just a little line. I'm going to put my face on now and then I'll be right back to do my lower lash line and everything. I'm not going to film me doing my face because I don't even know what I'm doing yet. So yeah, I'll be right. Okay, so that's face all done. I've gone for like a kind of browny, peachy, nudie kind of lip as per usual. So I'm just going to go into my under eyes now. I'm going to add a ton with this little, this is a Morphe M562. I'm just going to add a little bit more of that yellow, the D1 shade, in like this bit here, just to kind of marry that up together a bit more. I just think it's not quite as bright as it should be. Okay. I think I prefer that. Just a little bit brighter. Okay, so on my under eye, I'm going to go in with a Spectrum A12 brush. And I'm just going to go in with Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go with a pencil brush. Actually, so for my under eye, I'm going to go in with Spectrum A13 brush, like a really flat, very small, dense brush like this. I'm just going to go into D3, and I'm going to pop that in my, I'm going to bring you a bit closer. I'm going to pop that under my eye, just there, directly underneath my liner, just to kind of marry the two together. And I'm just kind of patting that, I'm not blending it at this moment. Like so. And then I'm going to go into E4, still using the same brush, again patting it in, then E2, and then finally in that inner corner, D1, that yellow. I don't know if I got any of that on camera. Like so. So it's kind of the gradient as well going up there. So I'm going to do the same on this side. I'm just going to start with the inner corner, and then with that little brush that I've just used, that the M50, I'm just going to come underneath and just kind of blend that kind of out a little bit. Not adding any other product. It's just literally more about blending than anything else. Like so. And I like how that looks. It looks really good. I'm going to go in and line my waterline with the Huda Beauty liner. Okay. Now lashes. So I'm just going to pop some lashes on. Okay, so this is the face all done and the eyes completed. So I'll give you a little close up. So I've added the lashes. They are pretty much dry now. You can probably still see a little bit of the glue drying. But let me just cover that up actually. So this is the eyes. Give you a little close up. So I really love how it came out. The palette was super easy to use, blending. So yes, the palette blends like a dream. So it's absolutely beautiful. So I'll do some quick swatches for you. Wow. Wow, they swatch so well. So this is row 1. That's just literally one swipe of all of the colours in row 1. This is A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. That pink swatch is beautiful. That's the pink I used to blend in the other colours. And that colour looks gorgeous as well. So that's row 1. So B1, B2, B3, B4. Bloody hell. Those swatches are probably the best swatches I've done ever. Again, that's only one swipe. B5. So that's row 2. So that's B row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, beautiful, beautiful row. That pink is a beautiful colour. Okay, so row C, so C1, C2, C3, so C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. That white is amazing, so good. So row D, D1, D2, D3, D4, wow, D5. That is row D. So D1, D2, D3, D4, D5. Again, not a bad row at all. E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. So again, this one, it's a beautiful row. So D1, E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. So I used that one and that one. Wow. So, final thoughts on the palette. I can definitely see why it's £68 to buy. Considering you get 25 shades of this quality, I think it's amazing. Yeah, it's magnetic as well. I just love it. I think it's really definitely worth the money. Cannot wait to get more for my collection. Probably one of the easiest shadows I've used in terms of like pigment and blendingness. I think my eyes look great. I think it looks really, really pretty. It was very easy to do, really. I did that in just over an hour. And considering I had a lot of trouble with my lashes, I think that actually looks pretty much spot on and it looks really nice. So yeah, I love it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you in my next one. Thank you, bye bye.